I'm back. What's up, guys? Big Guy Bets back at it again with another video. First off, guys, if you are new here, if you guys don't mind, hit that pause button, smash that like button, and that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you're notified every single time I post. It has been extremely sporadic, I will admit, over the past few months. It has been not the greatest. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's been about 2 weeks since my last post. There's been a lot going on. I did travel for the College Baseball World Series. I've been doing a lot in just my regular life. This is not my only job, guys. So I try my best to get on here as much as I can now that the college baseball season, and because it was kind of dwindling down, I had to make an opportunity to kind of enjoy life a little bit because it wasn't as hectic. There wasn't as much baseball going on. Kind of enjoy everything a little bit. Look back, smell the roses, sniff the grass, even touch some grass. Sometimes I don't even get out too much as I would like to. So wanted to finally get in on here, guys. Now that the season's over, it's definitely bittersweet. I will say that there's going to be a lot that I'll get to in this video. Overall, there will not probably be a free pick in this video just because I'm not prepared. I'm just kind of wanted to get on here now that I'm back in my element. I wanted to be able to kind of tell you guys what's been going on, kind of go over how the college baseball thing went, how VIP's been doing, how just life's been going. So if you guys are looking for a free pick, there probably will not be one at the end of this video. I just have not looked at the board for tomorrow yet for the MLB, but I do hope to be on here a lot more in the coming days, weeks, months, leading up into football season. When football season is here, guys, I will be full go. I love futures. I love daily free picks. I love prize picks. I love DFS. I love fantasy, all that different stuff. So that type of content will be coming out soon. I am planning on maybe doing a couple lives, maybe even a live a week with one of my boys in the space to do some college football and NFL free picks, just kind of going over some of the features that we like for the upcoming year. A lot of good stuff, guys, coming up. This MLB kind of lull just is not that much fun. You kind of just find a lot of fun in just doing your nerfy bets and all your home run parlays and everything like that. But truthfully, this is the time that you get to enjoy, maybe some Love Island. I've been grinding that with my girl quite a bit. There's the Australia version, there's the UK version, there's the USA version. Don't call me a pussy until you try it, okay? Go ahead, knock those out, see what you guys think of that. But overall, guys, just enjoy your life for the upcoming months, because when football starts, you have to respectfully tell your girl, wife, husband, partner, whoever the hell they are to you, you got to tell them to respectfully fuck off, because football season, when it is here, they mean nothing to you. All it means is making money and playing fantasy and DFS. So without further ado, guys, let's just kind of get into how it was. So I ended up going to Omaha with my girl. We didn't get too many people out there this year, so it was just kind of a nice vacation with the lady. She is a baseball fan. She is now a Hog fan, just like me. She decided that she would go there and decide who she liked. Once we went there, she loved the hospitality, the Southern hospitality from Arkansas. So she has since now joined the depressing side with the pigs with me. So now if it's not just me drowning in piss, it's also her. But even though I do take it a lot more heavy than her. But overall, guys, it was an amazing weekend. Got a chance to go to the zoo, all that different stuff. A lot of cool things to do in Omaha, especially during this time of the year. But getting into the baseball, guys, side of it, kind of just starting off from scratch. UCLA, Murray State, Arizona, and Oregon State. I mean, I just didn't see a whole lot from these teams. Murray State kind of just went 2 and barbecue, probably like we all thought. They did give a little bit of a fight there for a little bit, but honestly, a great season. You got to tip your caps to them. But Gage Wood with one of the performances of a lifetime, 19 strikeout no-hitter against Murray State. Probably should have been a perfect game, but that was a good one to see. The games that I ended up going to personally, we went to the Arizona versus Coastal game, sat on the Coastal side even though we had an Arizona bet. Arizona just absolutely shit the bed there in the 8th inning. Kind of just, you can't even talk about that one. That one was a little tough, and then you kind of just watch them piss it down the drain 2 games in a row to end their season. Tough look there, but it was a really fun time riding that 125-1 future all the way into the Omaha 8. Obviously, you kind of hope that those come through, but those are great hedging spots, which we were able to take advantage of. As for the other side, the Arkansas LSU, we were able to get to that game as well. Had amazing seats right there on the foul line. Probably the most expensive tickets I have bought in my life. An amazing atmosphere, but there is nothing worse than traveling across the country and just watching your team shit the bed. I mean, there's nothing worse than watching 3 hits from your team, one of them being a home run and the rest of them just kind of, I don't even know if they got to second base in the game, maybe once or twice, but not very much against Cade Anderson. Obviously, he's going to be probably the first overall pick, if not top 3 in the draft, but really tough to watch that game, just watching, hearing LSU every 10 seconds. They really do show out to those games. There's a lot of Arkansas fans as well, but watching your future drown in piss in person, there's nothing worse. I definitely would not recommend it, but I mean, if we made it there, and that was great. As for the blunder that happened in the bottom of the 9th, guys, I don't want to get too much into this because this is probably the reason I haven't even had a video. I needed truly a week or even just a few days to kind of get my head wrapped around what happened, because I truly could have gotten outed on YouTube. I could have gotten kicked off of YouTube for some of the things that I was going to say or do on the video, just whether it was to myself or whatever the hell I was going to say on the video. So truthfully, Arkansas is cursed at this point. It's black and white at this point. These guys just have no idea what it's like to win a College World Series, and I don't even know if they ever will. I mean, they are truthfully one of the most unlucky teams I've ever seen. You start off the inning strikeout, okay, with a pinch hitter, and then you have a chopper to the right side of the field. Reese Robinette should know. He should know that when you are in an opportunity to... When you have an opportunity to get to the bag and allow the second baseman to come through that ball with momentum and be able to flip it or a nice little toss, you let him do it. You are not the one that attacks a chopper there. If you see something high, you get to the bag, let the second baseman take his momentum into the throw and a flip. You do not go and get that, because then a lefty pitcher has to go all the way across the mound, receive the ball, and touch the base before the guy gets it. And it was a lefty. There was just so many different things wrong with that play, and people are going to talk about the double play. People are going to talk about Charles Davalon missing it in left field. None of that shit happens if that play is made. You got 2 outs, nobody on at that point, except... Reese takes the ball, chucks it in the stands, into the dugout. You got a guy on second base. Now you walk the next guy and have guys on first and second. It just... if that play is made, truthfully, Arkansas could be playing another day, and we could be sitting here with all of our Arkansas gear on. They probably could have won the World Series. I think that if you take that win there in a really tough environment, in a really tough game, I think you take LSU to the Brinks truck and you take them to the next game, and who knows? They could have won, they could have lost. We will never know because of those blunders. Yes, you're going to have to talk about the 1 out, why Wahey was going to third base. It makes 0 sense. That run means nothing. Even if you go to 2 and don't even turn 2, you still have a force at second. That play makes no sense in any stretch of the imagination. Any person from the ages probably 6 to 12 already knows that is the right play to go to second base. I don't know what he was thinking. He ended up winning the Golden Spikes. Congratulations on an amazing season, but damn, I don't know what the hell he was thinking in that situation. And then obviously, the baseball gods are going to strike down on you when you mess up time and time again. And the next one is an absolute rope to left field. Charles Davalon completely misreads it, goes off his shoulder, ties the game, and then from there on, you knew LSU was going to win the game. Just a really, really brutal beat for us. Now this is the first time in the last 4 years. So hit the last 3 College World Champions. This is the first year I did not get it right. I had Arkansas to win the whole thing. They got me all the way to the Final Four. And again, it's really tough pill to swallow when they were up 5-3 going into the last inning. But I mean, if most of you guys, I'm sure you saw, I am not going to replay it because truthfully, I might go into a really deep, dark depression. Really tough to see, but 3 out of the last 4 champions. I still love, everything that I'm seeing when I see the board at the beginning of the year and even in the middle of the year and at the end of the year. I think I see it really well. I think I have a really good understanding of who's going to win the national championship, especially at the beginning of the year. There's just so much value, but you do get value throughout the year. It's just kind of seeing which different teams. Honestly, this Coastal team really made a really big jump this year. Really impressive kind of what they were able to do. And I had LSU in Game 1 in VIP. That was a pretty no-brainer, but I honestly thought thought game 2 Coastal maybe could have taken it, but this LSU team was just weird, man. I don't know how else to kind of explain it. Technically they're on the top of the totem pole, but I still do believe that the Arkansas Razorbacks were the best team in the country. They just weren't able to put it all together because of whether it's a curse or whatever it may be. Dave Van Horn, I don't know what it is, guys, but they just can't get it done. Congrats to LSU. They, proved me wrong. They proved a lot of people wrong. This is probably the first time in a while that I've felt like it's not the best SEC team to win. But until further notice, guys, like I've been saying from the beginning of the year, SEC dominates college baseball now because of the transfer portal, because of NIL, because of all these different things, guys. Until further notice, you cannot place U.S. currency on anybody but SEC teams. So when you're even taking your long shots, take the longest shot for an SEC team at this point. You cannot steer away from what is going on now. That is 7 or 8 straight SEC champions in college baseball. You just can't shy away from it. I don't care how good you think North Carolina is going to be next year. I don't care how good you think UCLA is going to be next year. You have to choose an SEC team. A couple teams right off the rip that I'm kind of going to be looking at are obviously your Arkansas for sure is still going to be good next year. LSU, I think, is probably going to struggle a little bit. They're going to still have a good core group of guys, but they're going to lose a lot of their pitching, which is a huge advantage for them this year, and now they're going to lose a couple really major bats as well. Tennessee's going to reload, so they'll be up there again. Auburn, that team, really young team, and I think that if they can keep that core group of guys, they can continue to build and continue to go further and further into the postseason. And then Georgia, they've been absolutely dominant in the portal. So it should be fun, guys. I should be able to kind of keep you guys updated with how the portal's looking throughout the offseason and into the fall. But once football season starts, it's kind of hard to keep up with that stuff. But, right when college baseball's kind of rolling around, I'll get back on it. But that's kind of, what I have to say about that. As far as the championship game, the only thing I'm really going to say is the ump show was in full effect in that game too. I still can't believe that is what happened. I can't believe there was a coach that was ejected in the bottom of the first inning in one of the biggest games of the year. Super, super, super unfortunate for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. But at the end of the day, LSU, the better team, did win, in my opinion, and they get to hoist the trophy for the second time in the last 3 years. So congratulations to those of you that are fans of them. I do appreciate everybody, and I'm also going to be sending this to my VIP, and I will be doing this again next year. I absolutely enjoyed every minute of it, even though there was highs and lows. At the very beginning of the year, that is when you take advantage of the books, and then they kind of, get you there in the middle of the year at least with sharper plays. But overall, it was over 100-unit profit year. I can't begin to tell you guys how thankful I am for everybody for kind of joining this movement. I will continue to be here every college baseball season. Truly, it was a blast. I wish it would have ended a little bit better. I hate having it end on a Coastal Carolina money line in VIP because I have to end the year on an L. But other than that, guys, it was an amazing year. Again, over 100 units in profit for the third or fourth straight year. I can't remember what I had my very first year. I don't think it was over 100, but I also didn't bet the entire year. But 3 straight years of 100+ unit profit years, guys. This year specifically was a little bit tougher because you didn't have those true big teams that kind of you could ride the coattails into the postseason. There just wasn't those teams. There was too many different teams with couple different outliers, and there was a couple teams that just kind of shit the bed at the wrong time, like your Texases and Georgias. So but that's what made it amazing this year. So I wouldn't trade it back for the world. It was an amazing year. I really did have a blast kind of getting on here, interacting with you guys. VIP, I appreciate you guys for trusting me and giving you guys bets each and every day. Yes, it provided a lot of stress on my daily life, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. I do appreciate you all and love you all. Today, I kind of want to just touch on it a little bit. We will start to be on here a little bit more promoting that VIP. I just have not been around as much as I'd like to, so I don't want to promote something I'm not around as much. But I was able to get out a card today. We had Rangers not to score in the first inning, Yankees not to score in the first inning, parlay minus 110, cashed. Chase Burns over 5.5 strikeouts, that banged, plus 175 on that one. And then Fever first half money line, plus 125, bang. So 3-0 today with 2 plus money hits. You love to see that. You love to see that on a Tuesday. Nothing else honestly matters when you can go 3-0, guys. It doesn't matter what sport. We're always going to find money in the crumbs. But just feels great to be back, guys. I do appreciate you all. Love you all. Thank you for listening to the video. If you did last the entire video, let me know in the comments that you did. Again, I don't know that some people don't listen to the entire video, but I appreciate you all for kind of sticking with me. I know it's been a while. I hope you missed my face. I definitely missed you guys commenting and subscribing, and hopefully I get to see your guys' face at some point. But pause, no Diddy, I think, on that one. But hopefully to be here more. I do appreciate you guys, but it was an amazing college baseball season. I have nothing to crash out about. I have nothing to kind of boast and brag about besides the fact that, just again, an amazing year. I enjoyed every single second of it. Most of the time I could deal without some of those late inning blunders, but that's college baseball and they are just kids. But love you guys, appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.